everybody. Happy to see you here in my class. Thank you for joining. Well, today I would like to change the way of teaching English a little bit. Well, I'll give you, before we start our lesson, I'll give you some motivation how to improve your English. Well, I love the quotes of famous people such as Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs, and others. Well, here is the very famous quote: "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." That means if you love your job, you do anything as much as you can. Well, and from today, I would like to give you some motivational quotes. One of my favorite motivational quotes are: believe in yourself, don't blame. Don't blame your parents, don't blame your teachers, your friends, and others. Be positive, kill negativity, stop complaining. Stop complaining about your life, stop complaining about your work, stop complaining about your time. Be kind, always smile, no excuses. Overcome obstacles, difficulties. Work on yourself. You should always work on yourself without stopping. And last one, never give up and keep going. And some interesting facts about English, if have no idea about it, a new word is added to the English dictionary every 2 hours. For example, now it's 10 o'clock and at 12 o'clock a new word is added. So, English is the language of the air. What does it mean? Look at the word air. What does it mean? Air. All pilots all around the world use English to understand each other while they are traveling. And let's start our unit. As you remember, our unit covers too many topics, and the name of the unit is Industry and Services. And today we'll continue lesson 4. As you remember, before we start our lesson, new lesson, we'll try to check our homework carefully. This is my favorite, checking your homework, because you spent a lot of time on doing your homework carefully, right? And correctly. So first one, find from your dictionary 5 word combinations for noun plus noun. You remember? I'll give you some sentences. And plus 5 word combinations for adjective plus noun. Well, noun plus noun. Here are 5 word combinations: beauty shop, road safety, parking ticket, brand name, and birth certificate. And in the next slide, you can see the pictures. So, which one is it? Yes, you're right, beauty shop. Next one, you see parking ticket, road safety. Try to remember the words and look at the pictures. So, this one is parking ticket. Yes. Road safety. And here you can see road safeties include signs, yes, and traffic lights, and workers. Well, birth certificate. This certificate refers a certificate about your birth date, birth year, and month, of course your weight and height, and plus your area where you were born, city and state. And the most important thing is your parents' doctor's signature. So, adjective plus noun. So, here are 5 word combinations such as bad habit. First you can see the word bad is an adjective, and second one is noun. Bad habit, alphabetical order, balanced diet, heavy industry, heavy traffic. So the first words are all adjectives, and the second one is noun. So in this picture, so you can see some prohibitions, right? Restrictions, which are in red circles. So bad habits. Some people have bad habits such as eating fast food a lot, drinking alcohol, smoking, cooked potatoes, sitting all day long at home on the sofa or watching TV, and taking drugs. Here you can see alphabetical order. For example, this is the list of students' name, and they are in alphabetical order. Healthy diet or balanced diet. This picture gives you how you keep your diet or you balance your diet. Regularly habits, daily habits, such as dairy products, fruits and vegetables. This picture was taken, I guess, traffic jam in our country. Well, and last one, I guess, this is heavy industry. Heavy industry, what does heavy industry mean? Mining, the processing, right? Manufacturing process, mining, shipbuilding, pharmaceuticals, chemicals, injection molding, and aircraft, and others. Well, time to start our lesson 4. Well, grammar time. So, noun suffixes. Here you can see suffixes make nouns, such as here, first one, age, we pronounce it as age, wreckage, vintage, baggage, cartage, or let's say meant, very popular, measurement, and ness, this is also very useful suffix, happiness, bitterness, darkness, or let's say my favorite one, I guess, this one, yes, referee, employee, payee, comfy. And try to remember, of course, it's difficult to remember all these suffixes, but day by day, step by step, by making a lot of practice, you can remember little by little every day. Well, matching headings to paragraphs. Well, this is an exercise from your book, and open your book, and here's a text where we have to match the paragraph to their headings. So here are the headings. Joint ventures, we have already covered last lessons. Silk, cotton and textiles, mining and metallurgy, the energy sector, and last but not least, agrochemicals. I'll give you some hints how to get right headings to their paragraphs. You have already opened your book to page 86, because this picture doesn't give you clear text, so it's a bit difficult to read whole text from these slides. So you can open your book to page 86, but it's clearly seen for me. Well, the first paragraph, Uzbekistan is the world's fourth cotton producer and the second largest cotton exporter. So something about what? Producing cotton, right? You can guess what is the heading. Or next one, Uzbekistan is the 7th largest gold producer. Something about mining, yes, metallurgy. And let's say it also has large amounts of other metals such as copper, zinc, and uranium. Uzbekistan has a modern energy sector with 19 hydroelectric power stations. Something about electricity, right? So you can see the hints. Oh, energy sector. And fourth one, the chemical industry is based mainly on its raw materials. Raw materials are natural resources. Uzbekistan exports nitrogen and phosphorate fertilizers. So something about chemicals, fertilizers, these are hints. And last one but not least, there are a lot of joint ventures. Yes, here is the hint. So I hope you all got all right answers and write them down. Yes, write all these words and translate them. These are very important words for you to talk about industrial and economical and business. So export, produce, import, manufacture, and grow. So export, I'll give you very easy definition. You export some goods. Let's say you export your local products. You sell them to other countries. Produce, making, producing. Import, you buy them. Manufacture, making. And last one, grow plants or wheat or cotton. And now I'll take your a little time to pay attention to this table. Here are one of the biggest companies here in Uzbekistan. I don't want to give you everything in detail. I'll just name very important ones. So YA Leasing, Central Bank of Uzbekistan, GM Uzbekistan, which produce automobiles, joined with General Motors, MAN Auto Uzbekistan, Novaya Mining and Metallurgy Combinate, Sam Coach Auto, Tashkent Aviation Production Association, Uzbekistan Airways, Uzbek Naftagas, and last one, Uzdevo Auto. This one dysfunctioned, of course. Almost we are ending our lesson, but this time is my favorite because I would like to show you one video. This is the process of making cakes. That's my favorite because I love sweets. So just enjoy watching. So decorating machine. Ideal for entry-level operations. Manual cake using hand. Yes, thank you. This is the end of our lesson, and that's your favorite time, homework. Of course, you have lots of time to practice your English, so here they are. So write down, I'll give you a second, okay, 3 seconds to take a picture of it and write them down on your notebook and fill the suffixes, okay, using the table I gave you. This is the end of our lesson. See, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. See you next time. Bye-bye.